So Nova Grapplers, probably not a deck I'm going to use a majority of the time. I'm mostly going to use like Royal Paladin, and since I kind of have a solid deck for Kagero, it's more budget than anything. It's so usable, you know. Let's see what we can throw in here. We only have one copy of this lion. That's kind of bad. We're going to get rid of one of these for Lion Heat. I think this build is pretty straightforward. We just replace all the elementals with our Nova Grapplers. There's no set in stone like build here. Do I want to use the water one? Let's use the green one. Yeah, I think we'll keep Invincible at 2 copies. Yeah, let's set our triggers here. So our heals are going to be the Cray Elementals. So are we going to do 9 draws in this one too? I'm joking. We could make Mr. Invincible into a stand because he's blue. We could do 3 crits, 4 draws. Let's put these guys as crits and the rest of these guys as draws. 3 crits, 4 draws, 2 stands, 4 heals. Do I like this? Not really. Let's reset. So 1 stand, 4 crits, and then 4 draws. 4 crits, 4 draws, 1 stand, 4 heals. We boost with Battle Razor. It gets put into the deck. Now we have 4 crits, 4 draws, 2 stands, 4 heals. Oh, here's another thing. If I get a crit, it's gonna increase their damage shield, making stands less effective. So I think I'm gonna run less crits and either more draws or more stands. So let's do 4 stand triggers. Let's put 1 of these stands into a draw. I'm gonna run 1 more draw and 1 less stand. So that way, after boosting with Battle Razor, we get 6 draws, 4 stands, and 4 heals. Alright, we need, for sure, Death Army Lady. We need, for sure, King of Sword. Yeah, we're gonna have to leave in an Elemental. Let's make it the green one. So it matches. And then grade 1s. No perfect guards, unfortunately. Alright, so, for sure, Death Army Guy. Tough Boy. We don't need 4 Tough Boys, so I don't want to craft just yet. I only have 1 Queen of Hearts. But we are gonna throw you in. Oh, wait, I have 3. What am I doing? What? Oh, that's a 3. I thought that was a 1. Okay, so we have 3 Queen of Hearts. That's good. I thought we only had 1. So what's our deck looking like? We have 3 more that we can replace. We could do Burst Riser. Who else is good? We could do the Dancing Wolf. Counterblast 1 to stand this unit. For what? Cosmo Lord? Is this what this guy is for? Is this guy for Cosmo Lord? Okay, we have 2 Cray Elementals left. We could do Dancing Wolf, Cray Soldier. We still have the Cray Elementals, and we're gonna have to maybe craft more. Overall, I think this is a decent deck. I don't think I need to change the starting Vanguard. Alright, so let's confirm our deck. Nova Grapplers, we got 6 draws. We search for Gold Rutile or Lion Heat, one of those 2. And then we also have, and Death Army Lady and Guy. We run 3 stands, because that's what Nova Grapplers do. Now that I think about it, stands are better than crits in this deck, because we're already getting so many attacks, and if we do land a crit, that means our rear guards aren't going to have the opportunity to attack the Vanguard. So no crits for that reason. And then of course 4 heal triggers. We got 1 Death Army Guy, because we only have 1 Death Army Guy. A full amount of Tough Boy, because we only have 3 Tough Boys. Claydol Mechanic, you know, in case we didn't land, or we use Gold Rutile's ability, and then we use Lionheart's ability, and we need more Counterblast. So we have him. 3 Dancing Wolves in case we stand him. 3 Queen of Hearts for our King of Sword. And then the Cray Soldier is there for boosting in case our attacks hits. So that's good. 2 Death Army Ladies. So that's solid. If we drive check a grade 3, stands back up. Trans Riser, search for something to help us, you know, because this deck focuses on getting cards onto the field and yada yada yada. Or King of Sword because he's strong. This guy because he's the only other card that I have, and with Trans Riser helping build the field, it might be easier to get that 11k, which is useful for taking down cards like Brutal Jack or Assure Kaiser, whoever's on the field that's 11k. Okay, and then we have the Cray Elementals because for the life of us we can't manage to get more units. We got 1 Death Metal Droid, which is good for future cross rides, or if I have a unit boosting, I can get like 20k or 21k depending on who I put behind him. 2 gold rutile. This is going to be our main Vanguard. He's really good because if a rear guard hits, he countercharges. That's good for using this card's ability. Lion Heat. This is mostly going to be for rear guard, but if he's the only card in my hand, I can ride him as a Vanguard. He pretty much does the same thing as gold rutile. We have 2 copies of Mr. Invincible. He's not too great, so I am keeping him at 2. To be honest, he's just there. And his other ability can be used in the rear guard. Not that we'll ever have a soul that big because he's not going to be in the Vanguard, but he's just there anyways. Brutal Joker, Counterblast 2, get plus 4,000, which is good. If you have like a 7k boosting, you can hit 21. And 21 is good to hit over an Ashura Kaiser or Dragonic Overlord with a trigger. And then we have 4 of the Cray Elemental just because we don't have any other cards to use. And once again, our triggers were 6 draws, 3 stands, which is potentially 4, and 4 heals. And then of course our crits we do as 0. We don't want to get screwed with crits because crits build up their damage shield, yada yada yada. Maybe someone would have a deck that has crits and could prove me wrong, but we're gonna stick with this. Great.